ain't gonna make it, you ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them and they're better than you, face it. Thinking that they give a damn, you're not, think a straight kid. No, they don't give a damn, you got what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing, I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying, stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just faking. Nah, I don't wanna hear it anymore, I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds, talking out loud so proud. You better shut your goddamn mouth before I do more speak out. It's about to head south.
Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Demon Berserker. Today we're taking a look at another build guide that I like to call the Holy Knight Paladin. This build centers around two main core principles, which are tanking and healing. This is probably one of the strongest builds in the entire game, and it's even great for carrying randoms through Nightmare and No Hope. Its main focus will be protecting and shielding your teammates, and dishing out significant healing capabilities for when you have no healer on the team as well. So if you just like to join quick play games with randoms, and you know randoms, they always seem to be on that generic starting build. They always have combat knife and bloodlust and some random mosh pot of assortment of cards. They don't really specialize in anything particularly helpful, they just do like a tiny bit of everything. Then this is the build for you. So guys, without further ado, let's break down the deck build. First up, we have Meth Head. Each melee swing grants 5% melee speed and 5% melee stamina efficiency for 6 seconds, stacking up to 10 times. So, very important to most melee builds, you're going to want Meth Head on. And the next up, we have Slugger. This gives 5% health, 10% melee stamina efficiency, and 20% melee attack speed. So combined with Meth Head, this is just going to add up and give us even more melee stamina efficiency and even more attack speed. And then we also have the card Brazen. This gives us 15% melee stamina efficiency and 20% melee attack speed. So these combined, Brazen, Slugger, and Meth Head, are giving us a massive amount of attack speed as well as stamina efficiency. And with all these combined, I have found that your stamina just does not drain at all while you're meleeing. So you don't even need to play Adrenaline Fueled, it's not going to help you, you're already not burning up stamina. And then we have Mean Drunk. This gives us 40% melee damage, and it says your melee attacks can cause cleave through enemies, dealing damage in a large area. So not only is this a huge portion of our melee damage, but cleaving through enemies is sort of our job as the team protector. We want to focus on clearing out the hoards that come in to protect our team. You know, they can deal with mutations, but we just want to keep as much of the regular zombies off of them as possible. And next up we have Spiky Bits. This adds plus 15 melee damage and plus 20% damage resistance while using a melee weapon. So notice that's not 15% melee damage, it's not like this is a third as good as Mean Drunk. 15 base damage adds quite a bit to our melee damage, as well as 20% damage resistance is nothing to scoff at. This is quite a good bit of resistance to the damage that we're taking, and we don't really care too much for the minus to ammo capacity because this mainly focuses on meleeing and using heals, so we're not really using guns anyway. And next up we have Heavy Hitter. Melee hits always stumble ridden the first time that they are hit. This effect can only occur once per target. So this is especially good for focusing on the bigger mutations such as Tall Boys and Crushers. When they're first coming in at you, you're able to stumble them, get around behind them, start meleeing them more. You can melee to stumble them and then run away and let your team deal with them with gunfire, but that initial stumble adds a lot of survivability. And the next card we have is Ignore the Pain. This adds 20% melee damage against mutations, and when you deal melee damage to a mutation, you heal for 2 health and 3 stamina. So, you know, although mutations aren't our particular focus in this build, it is very good for countering them, especially when you play on harder difficulties like Nightmare and No Hope. There's quite a lot of mutations, so being able to stumble them with the last card, and this card allows us to do even more damage against them, while also leeching health and stamina from them, is very important. Next up, we have Battle Lust. Melee kills heal 1 health and 0.125 trauma. Now, later on in this build, we're going to get to a lot of healing efficiency, which this card stacks with. So this is just going to add multiple ticks of health every time we leech life, and it's actually going to heal quite a bit of trauma as well. And the next card we have up is Face Your Fears. Heal 1 temporary health whenever you kill a Ridden within 2.5 meters. So this is just adding even more life leech to us by leeching a life we get as temporary health. And the next card we have is Vanguard. Melee kills heal 1 health to yourself and teammates within 10 meters. So together with all these combined, Battle Lust, Face Your Fears, Vanguard, we're getting a lot of life leech out of these cards. And Vanguard even particularly helps our team as well, because while we're leeching, they even start leeching a little bit of health as well here. And the next card up is EMT Bag. This adds 50% healing efficiency. So after stacking all of our life leech cards, this is actually going to help with every single melee hit, and killing every single one of those leeched health is multiplied by our healing efficiency, granting us even more life leech per hit. And the next up we have Antibiotic Ointment. This gives 25% healing efficiency, so half as much as EMT Bag, but additionally when you use a medical accessory, the target heals for 20 temporary health. So this is really nice if you're finding like little bandages and pills and stuff in the world. It's going to add not only a healing, but then it'll give you a temporary health bar over top of the healing, and also granting us more healing efficiency. Between EMT Bag, we're up to 75% healing efficiency now. And continuing that with that, we have Medical Expert. This gives 50% revive speed. When you use a medical accessory, it also heals 1 trauma to the target, and adds a team effect of 15% healing efficiency. So together with all these combined, we actually are hitting 90% healing efficiency. Then the next card is Well Rested. This gives us 20% overheal efficiency. And then finally we have Down in Front. While crouching, you neither take nor deal friendly fire damage, and adds plus 10 to health. So with our core focus being on protecting teammates and tanking for the team, this allows us to sit out in front, and we're not too worried about getting shot in the back because it's not going to be dealing damage to us anyway. And this also works both ways. So while we're crouched, we can also be meleeing our teammates to get zombies off them, and they're not going to take damage from us either. So this is another very important card to be put into this deck. So yeah guys, definitely give this build a look. I was able to solo Barroom Blitz on Nightmare after killing off all my bots so that I truly had no help. And to my surprise, it still felt just as easy. You're basically invincible, right? Because all the cards play off of each other. All the life leech cards combined with all of the extra healing efficiency allows you to leech back so much health that it just feels broken. Unless you're literally trying to let yourself die, there's no way anything in the game can kill you as long as you keep attacking. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and click the notification bell for updates on my latest videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.
All the demons quiet, yeah, we were built to thrive, yeah.